Hello, Collective. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you for being here as well. Collective, I am starting this reading at 5:55 a.m. on an 888 day, Lionsgate portal. The meditative message was really interesting, and I feel like this is encompassing a broad number of things for the collective, but the gist of the message is this. As a collective, you are birthing the new, tapping into the feminine energy within you, and we all have both, gives way to new ideas, new experiences, and new relationships. And I feel like this is a relationship-centric reading, not necessarily romantic. I then heard, tribes are coming together. New alliances are forming to align you with your purpose. Embrace these new connections and willingly play the role of both teacher and student. That feels loaded. Okay, let's get to it. Let's find out what is coming to fruition at this point in time for the collective. I just saw 111. Okay, breakthrough. You have found a solution that can transform your situation. Your hard work and perseverance has finally paid off. I'm hearing breaking out of stagnancy. Ooh, nice. That can be uncomfortable for some. It can be welcomed for others. Let's see what comes through for you, collective. Spirit, what do you have for the collective during this Lionsgate portal? Energy now and in the future, please. What needs to come through? These cards are being really unruly. Okay, there's something here. I'll put it there. Here we go. Jeez. There's a lot to say, I guess. Bottom of the deck, major life changes ahead. I just saw 222. Oh my gosh, the synchronicities are going to be nuts. I won't keep doing that, but they're showing it to me, so there you go. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion, regardless of its shape. Consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And I'm hearing that the people around you will be very significant to this change. Trauma and wounds, new outlook, nourishment, dark night of the soul, life purpose, reconciliation. Okay, top of the deck, recovery, upheaval, love. Healing through love, liberation. Wow. Okay, let's see where we go with this. Quite a lot. I don't read these in reverse, but they are pointing that out to me. Interesting. So, okay, we'll read that one in reverse. Intensifying. A circumstance has come to the surface and must be addressed. Igniting your passions. Find that something or someone that speaks to your heart, lifts your mood, and sparks your creativity. That's what the meditative message was about. If related to work, do what you love. Some of you haven't found that. Some of you will be meeting people who ignite something within you that had been dormant or sleeping. I'll put it upright just for the sake of you being able to read it, but very interesting. Okay, then we have guidance from Spirit. You are in a tough situation, and Spirit is ready to offer guidance if you just ask. Open to receive. I feel like this is about change in general, evolution, your environment, the scenery. I'm hearing like there's something about your life that could look very differently. You are connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution. Now, this can be plural. As we heard, tribes are coming together. New alliances are forming. Whether short or long term, this person is important to your journey. This can also be that you're evaluating your soul connections, who is in your space. Are they aligned with you? Are they walking a similar path? You may need to be open to these new people coming into your life. That's what Spirit said. Embrace these new connections. Healer. You are gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. You may also explore healing work. Wow, this can be anything. I feel like when there is a goal and a vision for the greater good of all, this card can take many forms. Some of you are literally hands-on healers. Some of you are doing the work to raise the vibration of the collective. Some of you are merely like a figure, a teacher in the life of someone who I feel needs your guidance. Okay, wow. So let's take a look at what is unfolding for you, collective. Victory. I love it. I love it. You're overcoming something. You're achieving something. You're getting yourself to a good place. Okay, let's see what we have here. What does the collective need to hear? Wow, guys. Anything else? I heard one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, storm warning. Endings, 10. Something unexpected, a storm coming out of nowhere, needing to, be careful of the environment. Okay. We have door to personal healing and happiness, contract, man holding a heart, walking away, carrying connections. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what came out in meditation. And I feel like when you realize that you have fulfilled your end of, a karmic contract, a situation, and you have agreed to, come into connection with the people who will love you, support you, and align with you on your path, it may make the departure from something else less ominous, less worrisome. I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to be lovingly embraced by people who have my back. It will open up my heart. If I open my heart to, love or strong, deep connections, I will be happy. This is at the root of what's going on. Healing and happiness. Travel, kindred partnership, the loving woman, the garden and the gate. And I feel like what's presenting here is, you have to look outside of the small sphere that might be your comfortable world, or another person may need to do this. Kindred partnership is a soul connection that is powerful. And these are people who enter our lives and incite big change, big shifts. They're divinely guided. Are you open to meeting these people? Now, the intensification of whatever is going on feels like this has been a building over time. And whether that means that right now you're not feeling fulfilled, you're not passionate about your whatever, fill in that blank for you. Spirit is saying the door is wide open. Will you walk through that door? Looks like here you've done that, or you will be. I feel like the decision is, yes, I willingly receive. I willingly walk through that gate. Okay, let's take a look at what is presenting. Your journey, collective, your journey. Some of you have been through something really challenging. Yeah, closure. goodbye. You're saying goodbye to something or a phase. It could be that spirit is asking you to welcome change. And if you've been through something really difficult, there's only one way to go, right? And that's up. It's like, oh, okay, alleviate this, lift me from this. There's something in the past that was challenging, intimacy. I feel like your heart is wanting that deep connectedness with others. For some of you, you've been decidedly alone. For some of you, you've been waiting for something that was never intended to come together. For some of you, you're in a relationship that feels like perhaps it is, in its twilight. Maybe it's ending. And I think what Spirit is saying is there is something loving, reciprocal, and aligned with who you are and who you're meant to be in the future. Embrace it. Welcome it. Closing the door to a difficult situation, the past, 5Ds wanting to show up, meeting in your dreams, telepathy. For some of you, you are connecting to someone in the 5D. I just saw 1111. Maybe this person will materialize. Maybe they've been through something. If you're like, wow, I'm not in this space, maybe they are. Okay, so let's look at what's about to unfold. For you, collective, what do you need to know at this point in time? Fool, Chariot, yeah. I'm telling you, this is about the new ideas, new experiences, new relationships, new tribes, new alliances. This is big. Okay, let's see what needs to come through for you, collective. What is Spirit's messages? Wow, okay. Well, you're either needing to fight for something or defend something. You could be resisting. You could be resisting change. It could be that you're finding strength you didn't know you had, and the opinions coming at you are no longer going to hold the weight they used to. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Lovers, if you are feeling out in the cold from someone in a particular situation, are you going to walk back into that church and find warmth, or are you going to move on to something else? Ooh. I just heard church repeated. Maybe some of you are, I don't know, needing to really evaluate your beliefs. I'm not going to talk about religion necessarily, but maybe some of you need to find that deeper meaning if you're feeling on the outskirts of what could be a warm, comforting place. Have you resisted that? Ace of Swords in reverse. We're going to clarify that, but it could be a lack of clarity. It could be a lack of truth. It could be that, something that you say or that is said is going to clear things up. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. What's unfolding? What do you need to hear? Finding your passion. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. That's my traveler energy, but this could be a journey. It could be a journey of the soul. It could be a journey of the heart and mind. And interestingly, I'm not seeing any cups. And I feel like this is sort of a wrapping up of something that has been a heck of a journey for you. And whether it's a realization you've had about a circumstance, the people around you, or just plain and simple, your own happiness, I think that it invites change. And I think this is the point in time in the reading where you find that thing that kind of lights you up. And whether it's your work or just a change of scenery, I'm getting, this is my traveler energy, yes. But, for some of you, you're just taking a break. This could be just a physical break from something, taxing, 10 of Wands. It could be, I need to get away. I need to go see someone. I need to say something. I need to have that all-important conversation if I haven't said what's on my mind. Some of you may be inspired by someone around you who, I'm hearing seems to have it all together, okay? Learning from them, gleaning ideas from something they're doing. Okay, I want to look at the other cards because they're significant. We have the Hierophant. And I was getting that church energy. Some of you are thinking about the concept of your beliefs, your religion. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Fate, karma, destiny. A new cycle commences. The 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. Supportive energies. Like, are you turning your back on, is this the material? It could be for some of you. There could be something about family coming through. 10 of Pentacles Hierophant to me is, family, legacy, your achievements. Are you fulfilling something deep within your heart that hasn't been? Okay, so let's get some clarity. 7 of Wands. I look at this in a few ways. Sometimes this is, get out of my way. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. Sometimes this is, I've been resisting this for so long, it's become my new normal, whatever that is. 7 of Wands. Seven of Cups, projections. Okay, let's see what we've got here. 10 of Wands. You've been holding back, stuffing it down. No, I can't. This could be someone you're connected to. We have the Emperor. This Emperor, the rebel, interestingly, breaking the chains, restriction, addiction, disempowerment, and the Sun, Leo energy, beautiful. I love that. I feel like there is a light at the end of what has been, a difficult tunnel. And I'm actually looking at this visual that this person is kind of hunched down, tethered. The walls around, well, I guess it's a him. I don't know. I can't tell. Feel like they're closing in. There's pressure, fissures, cracking, like breaking point. I don't know. Okay. 5 of Pentacles reverse. You might be missing someone. This could be embracing, the warmth and comfort of someone around you. Have you felt this way in your connections? Barefoot in the snow, limping along, crutches, a crutch. Has something or someone become a crutch? I feel like this alleviates that, this card being in reverse. Let's clarify it. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What does the collective need to know about that? Healing. Isn't that beautiful? Healing. Healing the mind. Healing the sacral. Okay, I just heard, and please apply this as it applies in your life, but I heard healing whatever has been a false sense of security for you. What does that mean? Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Swords, politics, playing along. Let's get another one. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool. I feel with the miser at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles, the false sense is that how you view yourself in the context of your environment and your relationships maybe gave you a false sense of belonging. You might have held on to that, hung on to that. And I feel like you don't want to revert back to whatever that is. Now, again, if this is reversed, that's fine. This might be a huge cross-watcher kind of reading. But I feel as though it has surfaced as being unfulfilling, whatever your circumstance. And I feel like the mounting kind of pressure or what has been held back, the mounting emotion around this is like reaching kind of a breaking point, intensifying. So what's on your mind? Ace of Swords reverse. I don't feel like you've let it out. You need to share it. Okay. Okay, I heard we may not be done with the deck. Okay. It's intense. Yeah. Intensifying. Being open, receptive is what is shared. Something you're willing to like really take in. Let it marinate. Have you said something and it was so intense, someone else is marinating on it? Growth from the depths, the dark depths. Someone may be facing something that has been really difficult to grasp. And whether this is about their capabilities, their beginnings, right? The lotus is certainly a strong indicator that from the darkest depths we can grow. I mean, I have a saying. I don't know who this is by, so I don't know who to give credit to, but like the lotus flower, we too have the ability to bloom from the darkest depths and bring our light into the world. Maybe someone here is discovering their light. My truth no longer resonates with me. The truth I've come to believe about myself, about my people, my background, my beginnings. There's something kind of deep here. And I feel like, yeah, it could be about higher consciousness. It could be about connectedness. There could be an energetic shift happening and someone's no longer resonating with their environment. And while we can walk away and feel like, wow, now I feel more alone than ever, there is something about this being in reverse that lends hope to connecting in a deeper, more intimate way with others. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's just repeated in the reading. Intimacy, intimacy, deep connectedness, a demonstration of love and caring from other people, from you. Maybe you're giving someone hope in that regard, and maybe they have felt very alone. Two of Swords, being of two minds, fighting, resisting, sharing. This could be all about a conversation that is to be had. Breakthrough. Wow. Wow. So I'm feeling that these walls give way, but that's good. Breakthrough. Okay, guys, so let's keep going. Inspiration. Inspiration. I feel like these go together. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. What is the inspiration for the collective? Changing relationships, straight up. Five of Wands. Who has my back? Who am I willing to let go? I mean, look at this however you want to look at this. Am I in? Am I all in? Are they? Change. The Wheel of Fortune. changing your relationships, changing your tribe, death, transformation. My goodness. Yeah, lotus in the background, beautiful. So what does this mean for the action you'll take? Page of Wands. What you say, what you do. Okay, one more time I heard. Oh, innocence, sun. We have the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. Love. Embracing friendships who contribute to your growth. This, not my circus, not my monkey. I've said that lately. It feels to me like, whoever may sabotage, resist that, fight that off. I said 7 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, it's 7 of Wands, which is why I picked this up. It's a repeat message. Do you have saboteurs amongst you? Are you self-sabotaging? What do you do to invite peace, harmony, and friendship and love and this love into your life? You learn who stays and who goes. You make a decision about your friendships and your alliances. Morality, character. I'm hearing character. Yours, those you align with. Whew, guys. Okay. What is Spirit recommending for you? Let's take a look at... I'm being careful. Okay, let's look at the wisdom of the Oracle. What is Spirit recommending for you? Collective. What is Spirit recommending for you? Okay, one card at a time, please. I feel they want to jump. Like I'm going to lose control of the deck, which happens. Okay. This is a 10 card, Unfinished Symphony. This is either wrapping up a lesson, closing out a cycle, right? Wheel of Fortune, or allowing change into your life. Wow, I'm seeing some beautiful cards. Truth be told, we have No Place Like Home, Milk and Honey, exchanging gifts. This is an energy of what we put into relationships and what we get from it. Energetically, what do you derive from your connections? Is there one that has unfinished business? What are you going to say? What are you going to do? Observer. I feel like Spirit is connecting with you. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the synchronicities. I'm also getting like, far away places, and it's almost like this telescope is, or this looking glass or whatever it is like long vision. What do you envision in the future? What is Spirit showing you? What else? Wow. Yang. Be open, be receptive. Maybe when the time is right, take action. That's interesting. It came out in reverse. Soulmates. What else? What is the collective being shown? Poised. Get ready. To the sea. There is no forcing an agenda here. It's interesting. A 7. 7s are very spiritual. It feels like Spirit is saying, you may not know when this is coming, but change is coming, and we want you to be in flow with whatever this is. Like, point your compass north. What is your true north? What isn't? All that glitters. Another 7, 1 and 6. All that glitters is not gold. So you may be closing out chapters that have taught you something really valuable, but perhaps it's time to move forward, to move on. So what major change is happening for you, collective? What is the change that's coming in? Doing what's right. Demonstrate accountability, integrity, strong character, however comfortable. Redirect. Be ready to pivot in a new direction. Look at that. Yep. There's a different path you're meant to walk. Have faith. There's a letting go that comes with this, and it could be uncomfortable. It could require uncomfortable conversations. It may mean that you have to allow something to fall away. You will know when the time is right to make this decision. But trust that you will be led to exactly where you're meant to be. The life you have imagined is yours. Relationship, home, finances, and joyful pursuits are coming into alignment. That's this door to personal healing and happiness. At the root of the message is your happiness awaits. Anything else? Rethink your strategy. Something may not pan out in the way you had hoped. And when we are redirected from something we really wanted to make happen, that we fought for, but the walls are closing in and we're realizing it's really not meant to remain in my life, just allow it to come to its natural end, right? Change. Trust. Removing doubt. Trust that all will work out exactly as it should. Some of you may not understand what's unfolding. It may be a mystery to you, but it is unfolding in divine timing. Let's take a look at the areas of your life that could be shifting in various ways. Barrier. Is there a block to something? Is there something you need to alleviate? Is there someone or something that is no longer available to you? There's no doorknob on that door. And if you're being, shut out from a situation, it maybe has reached its natural conclusion. Then we have new direction. Wow. Compromise, bottom of the deck, family. Compromise. This is when we find a win-win in our relationships. This is when we are open and in flow. We have understanding and forgiveness. I feel like there is a certain coming to terms with ... that is happening here. I can appreciate this. I can let that go. I understand they were this way for a reason. Okay, and Spirit is reminding us now, willingly play the role of teacher and student. Is there more to learn? Are you revisiting something? Or are you realizing, yeah, you know what? I know the door is closed for a reason. I'm going to pivot. That can be a hard thing to come to terms with. Fifth dimension is at the bottom of the deck. This is a very strong telepathic or energetic energy between maybe you and someone. Unawakened, twin flame, lessons, divine feminine, pride and ego, cycles. Ooh, for some of you, this is directly related to the twin flame journey. Maybe this is about awakening you, awakening your twin, learning what it showed you. Let's take a look at what your higher self would like to say to you at this time. Collective, what would your higher self like to say? Showing the real me will attract the right partner. This is about authenticity, and when you step into your true soul essence, your tribe is going to find you. That's beautiful. I will no longer question my worth. What I need will be bestowed upon me. Wow, several more. I will stand in my truth regardless if others judge me. Beautiful. 7 of Wands, defending something. I will not run from my emotions. I will listen more. Others are entitled to their emotions. Wow. I'm feeling that 5 of Wands energy with this. Anything else? I will leave this lifetime having no regrets. The choices that the collective is making now, I feel, is about aligning with the future. And I can understand by what's coming out here that this group collectively feels like maybe there's been, a hamster wheel or spinning your wheels in some respect. And you know that moving forward, getting out of this, becoming, untethered is a choice. I understand another's suffering isn't my fault. There's a clear message there that we can't fix people, and we are merely a mirror for others. And the healing that is taking place is, in their time, divine time, and maybe not our time. That's a tough message. Okay, let's see what Spirit's advice is for you regarding your closest connections. And this may surface what needs to heal. It can surface anything. And I'm kind of being guided, don't lead it, okay? Our soulmates are the people who come into our life to help us learn something. They are people who need us in some regard spiritually. We teach them. Anything else? Sacred soulmates, what do you need to know about your closest connection? Plural. Take a chance. You can't grow in your comfort zone. Stepping into the unknown is trusting the universe. Go for it. Wow. Whew. Okay, let's see what we have here. Fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. Look at that. Someone does not express how they truly feel. Feelings and emotions might be really heavy for someone. They may be really difficult to express. Maybe emotions are not a comfortable place for someone. Sacred sexuality. This connection has the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. Wow. Destiny in divine time. White flag. Someone wants another chance to make things right. The desire to do things better. This could be, literally a relationship coming back together for some of you. This can be when I enter into a connection, maybe a romantic connection or close friendships, I want to do things differently this time. Important dream messages are being given. Oh, wow. So what is Spirit showing you? What are the signs that are being received in the dream space? Oh my gosh. This is kind of powerful. Self-awareness, identity, ego. You or them. I'm feeling like this goes fairly deep. And I don't know if it's a barrier, but we have rejection is protection. Do not proceed, stop and think. Falling out, breakup, ghosted. Wow. Sharing thoughts, alignment, telepathy, and look at that support system, friendships, trust. I'm getting a strong message here that there is a situation that has reached its natural end, and it's time to go. Look at that higher power. Spirit is at work in someone's life, your life or the life of someone with you. This is about your support system. Are the people in your life, are the people in your person's life supportive, loving, aligned, right? Alignment. And maybe someone's feeling, gosh, it's time to go. So let's take a look at how you are being guided. I want to keep this about the collective. I mean, understanding that these messages can be indicators of what's going on with someone you care about. Messages for the collective regarding this energy. And I'm being told we are going to read from the book. Got it. Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. 22 could be significant. All right, we have Horseman, Herald of Change, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. There is a strong past life energy with this. To me, this is about lessons, surmounting difficulties, obstacles. Okay, so here we go from the book. Horseman, Herald of Change, card number 30. The keywords, good news, caution, and herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Wow. Declare the arrival of, I just read that. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Wow. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Oh my goodness. Wow. Open to receive. Maybe this is others will be open to what you share. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. Okay, let's look at Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. The keywords here are past lessons, being well-informed, ancestral wisdom. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. Wow, this feels so aligned. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon, student. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you're better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. Wow, those are incredible messages. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what comes next. What comes next for the collective? Okay, I'm hearing 2 cards. Wow. Clarity and discernment. Can be a person, can be an air sign who's significant in your life. You may be, but I feel like your head is above the clouds. Clarity and discernment. The sword of truth is upright. Okay. The 7 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, with the Fool. Fool's embrace. I feel as though you are going to overcome something that is ambiguous or confusing through communication. That's what I'm feeling. I heard 2 cards, and maybe these were the significant 2. Eyes open, aware, eye open. Let's get advice for you from Spirit. You are being protected by your angels. Do not worry. Get to know yourself. If you find you are depleted or dissatisfied in any area of life, are you nourishing yourself? This is unhealthy. Wow. That aligns with what's being let go. And that could be relationships. It could be the idea of something. You have to have clarity around what that is for you. Now, if I looked at the bottom of the deck and I'm about to show you, but I was going to say, if this is about a situation or relationship or situationship that it's just not serving you any longer, or you're finding that's the case with someone you're connected to, they may be realizing, my choices are significant here. I need to make the right choices. Bottom of the deck, choose people who treat you with dignity and respect. And I feel like that's bringing the message full circle. Our souls are evolving and learning lessons. Sometimes we have difficult past karma to work through. Acknowledge your difficulties and heal from them. Yeah, ancestral wisdom, definitely. Acknowledge and learn from the past. Wow. I'm hearing that there are some future choices that will be presenting for this group, and it really is it's pivotal in that you could end up being on repeat in a certain situation, or you can choose to wrap it up, like to change the tune. And that can be easier for some than others. I want to clarify with Spirit one more thing. I'm just going to move those out of the way. I'm going to revisit this particular deck, and I want to ask Spirit, you are needing to be open. Let's see. As a collective, you're birthing the new, tapping into the feminine energy, which is open and receptive energy, and I am getting that with this to the sea. But Spirit, what can you tell us about the collective's new ideas, experiences? What is the key message there to be open to these things? Okay, you just can't make this up. We have thinker, and at the bottom of the deck we have the feminine energy. You may have given someone else food for thought. Okay, are they needing to be open? Breathe. Exchanging gifts. Orphaned, that's my exit card. Okay, let's keep going. Wow, they flew out. Imagine manifesting. This is beautiful. Chaos and conflict. Okay, and I'm getting a really unusual message with this. There's a huge shift and it's uncomfortable, but you're changing your stripes. You're removing your spots. Is this about authenticity? Remember that message, the real me will attract the right partner. Is that what that is? Spirit is aligning with you. Perseverance and wisdom shown here with the cheetah and the owl. Like the path is being made clear for you, and Spirit will help you manifest exactly what you need. Mending. Milk and honey. This is beautiful. There's some deep healing taking place in a relationship, in your relationships in general. And you're lighting the way for another person as well. Okay. Let's see if there's any advice. Wanting forever. Yes, it did come out in reverse. If this is, this is something that is going to exit your life, that could indicate that message. Take it as it resonates. Advice for the collective. Complement each other. Careful of obsessive thoughts, so somebody might be overthinking. We have interference from others. Understand, who aligns with you and who is not. And, well, there you go. Let go, maybe if they don't. Anything else? Gaining clarity and wisdom. Head above the clouds, I heard. Head above the clouds. Something isn't right. Time to move on. It's a tough message, but if you are an onlooker and someone's going through this, they're going through it, and they may need some guidance from you. Maybe this is about their spiritual path, their connections. Yeah, look at this. Take it as it resonates, vice versa if you need to, but we have transmuting pain, jeweled web connectivity. This is about connection, making the right connections, learning from past mistakes, learning lessons, learning from people, and changing how we see ourselves. Root girl, the disowned self. This highlights a really powerful journey, I feel, and one that is giving way to, big revelations. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't know if I will extend this or not. If I do, it's because there's a further message for this. But I feel like there's some powerful relationship evaluations happening, and a realization that happiness doesn't depend on others, but it can definitely be depleted by the wrong people being in our space. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pause here. If there is a link to an extended reading, it's because there's another message. Wow, I'm even hearing pick a card, and I don't know what that means. Oh, like some of you may be leaving behind, it depends on what side of the coin you're on here. Some of you may be leaving something. Some of you may be welcoming something, okay? Well, I'm going to let Spirit talk to me about that. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, collective. Take good care. Have a great rest of your month. I will see you mid-month for the mid-month check-in. Take care.